And do you think there's such a thing as men's fashion?
Yeah, of course.
What's your idea about men's fashion?
I think it would be pretty much the same as it's just fashion.
It's just fashion.
Yeah.
Do you think that men's fashion is where it should be? Do you think that there could be some changes? Are you satisfied with men's fashion as we know men's fashion to be?
I'm satisfied.
Are you?
Yeah.
What's making you satisfied?
Everything. I don't get too into fashion. I just whatever I like this. It's very cheap. Also, it's
Affordable.
fast.
What
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
wearing is
everything's
affordable. Well, you're well put together from your hair to your glasses, just everything. But if I took apart all of your togetherness, if you will, it's men's wear as we know it. So you're wearing a tie and you're wearing a vest
Right.
and a button-down shirt, yeah, and of course you're wearing pants. So it's a general man silhouette,
Right.
right? And so in every walk of life, you're having the same silhouette, and that's great for you. Do you see it as ever needing any kind of change, or
I'm not sure.
you never really thought about it?
No.
That's very
There's a
interesting.
jacket silhouette too.
A jacket?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you say you're on the Gen Y? You're in the Gen Y.
Gen Y?
Yeah.
I was
Generation.
born in '91.
Okay, so you're
think so.
you're definitely a Gen Y.
Yeah.
Now, do you have any idea about the future of men's fashion?
The future?
Yeah.
I think it's sort of cyclical.
Yeah.
There's a lot. Back when I was in high school, there was a big thing about wearing the '80s clothes, and then in the '90s there was a thing about wearing the '70s clothes, and now of course it's on to the '90s. It's just cyclical.
So you think men's fashion is going to take a turn back to the past, as it
Yeah.
were?
I
So-
think it's gonna go back to when I was wearing in middle school.
Yeah. So at a men's dress, we want to talk about men's fashion future, or really, is there such a thing as men's fashion? If you compare men's fashion to women's fashion, there's always a constant change. Women are going from season to season, literally 2 or 3, 4 times a year.
Yeah.
Men's fashion, however, in many situations, people are saying that men's fashion is a bit staid, and you have basically the same silhouette time and time and time again. And does that?
I wouldn't really separate it by gender. I think it's just fashion.
Yes.
Of course, there's men's fashion. It's
Okay.
is there men's fashion, or it's is there men's sports and women's sports? Yeah. Of
Yes.
course.
Yeah. So there is a
Just-
men's fashion.
Yeah.
And you can change it a little bit or a lot, add some color. Years ago, your tie would be sort of a bit loud per se, right, for a guy. But now it's changing. We're seeing more colors coming in men's fashion and in shirts. You're a little bit more liberal with how you can put things together, right?
Yep. This is just my work uniform. So.
A uniform. It's a pretty cool
Not
uniform.
uniform, but this is just what I wear to work.
Do you ever wear a jacket?
Yeah.
So you're required sort of to wear a jacket, like.
Yeah. The rule is 3 pieces.
Ah, okay. So are you wearing 3 pieces or?
Yep. Tie, dress shirt, vest.
Okay. All right. So this is basically a work. Well, I think that you're looking fantastic, and I appreciate you stopping to talk to me about your thoughts on men's fashion.
Not a problem.
And I know that you're
Sorry.
looking around because you have things to do right now. But I really appreciate it. Any last words?
I don't know what to say. Yeah.
Well,
Thank
it's
you.
okay. I think you're doing really, really great. I think you look good. And I think you are, in my opinion, a segment of what men's fashion would be. Let me just ask you a question. So, For the future, I'm seeing that men's fashion will take on a gender neutral trend. In other words, the concept of the kilt
Yeah.
will come into men's fashion, but we won't call it the kilt. In my world, we call it a manch. It's a legless garment for men. Do you see that becoming a part of men's fashion choice generally in an affordable kind of way?
In an affordable kind of way, yeah.
And
In a
would you
casual sense.
in a casual sense? So you would embrace that particular trend of fashion?
Not me personally, but
You don't think so?
hey, I still haven't tried it yet. Though.
Okay, but you would try
Yeah.
if it were made available in an arena like this.
Yeah,
You would try.
something.
Yeah, yeah,
You can, yeah, you can find stuff like that at
yeah.
an affordable price too.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad that you would be one of the guys who would have embraced a legless garment, a manch or a kilt or something like that. And thank you so much for having this chat with us. And I hope you'll come and visit us at A Man's Dress.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks. Thanks, Brian. Say bye.
Bye.